Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in your earbuds, adjust your speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. In case you didn't know, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning and welcome to the March 27th, 2023 episode of Second Cup. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I have got Black Rifle coffee this morning, that gift that I got from my nephew Jason and his wife Allison and their sons Wesley and Jace. I get it every month, Coffee of the Month. At Coffee of the Month Club, and it just arrived the other day, so I am enjoying another nice cup of just black coffee from Black Rifle Coffee Company. Boy, what a great gift. Coffee of the Month Club. I really, really enjoy this, and I'm using it in my Bean to Bean coffee mug that came courtesy of William Meredith. Thank you very much, William. Hang on, folks, 1 minute. That's terrific. That's a terrific cup of coffee. And again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, as we always like to say, if you're taking me on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really do appreciate it. How are things with you? We had some bad weather come through the other day. Just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was shooting a video review of the Fine Lathering Bowl, and we had this huge high wind hailstorm come through. I have never seen anything like that before in my life. The power went out just as I was wrapping up doing this video review. Now, I have to edit the video. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to show you what it was like. And I think the microphone picked up some of the fury of the storm that came through. Really high winds. The hail was coming down in sheets. It was pretty amazing. So I don't think there was much destruction or anything like that in the area. But boy, it was a pretty fierce storm. So keep the people down there in Mississippi and other states that have had some bad weather in your thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. So I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. We have some great topics. Let's get the show underway. Now, I don't know if any of you got the same email I did a few days ago from Dracont, but they had an email announcing the Dracont in titanium. Yeah, it was in big letters, introducing the Dracont TI. And then there was a link you could click on, Shop Now, and it would take you to the Dracont website. And every time I clicked on it, it took me to a shaving brush they were selling. It did not take me to the titanium razor. And when I did a search on their website, the titanium razor, the Dracont titanium razor, did not come up. And I kept checking, and I didn't see anything. Well, in getting ready for this morning's show, I decided to check one more time. And again, I clicked on the link from the email, and it took me to a shaving brush. I did a search, and there it was, lo and behold, the Dracont TI. Now, when I looked at it just, a few hours ago, it had a grayed out link, sold out. So I don't know if this is a new page and they're getting ready to launch it, or if it was a page that was up there for a short period of time and they've already sold out their first run of Dracont titanium razors. But it was a pre-order, and it was $75 down. That's the down payment you would make in order to get in line to get one of these Dracont titanium razors. And as they wrote here on the page, our much anticipated Dracont TI is nearly here. This will be a limited run with only smaller quantity being made. But you can grab your spot now with an exclusive pre-order code. The pre-order will be subtracted from the final purchase price of $299 USD or $399 Canadian using your unique pre-order code at checkout. Dracont titanium razors are expected to release within 8 to 10 weeks after pre-order. Pre-orders can be canceled at any time. Now here's the product description. Our most premium offering yet, the Dracont Titanium, or TI, features our award-winning Dracont Plus head design paired with the aesthetic and nimble tapered knurl handle. Forged from the exceptionally durable Grade 5 titanium, the Dracont TI will last you a lifetime and then some. Its uniquely lightweight design offers our award-winning Plus level efficiency, but with an unparalleled level of comfort and smoothness. This is truly the razor for any shaver who wants to enjoy the very best wet shaving has to offer. And they have some specs here. The material is grade 5 titanium. The finish is a fine satin bead blast. The weight is 55 grams. It has a standard 1032 thread. The handle is 89 millimeters or 3.5 inches in length. The blade gap is 0.99 millimeters. The blade exposure is 0.125 millimeters. And as they go on to say, the features here are our most premium offering yet, CNC engraved with limited run date stamp and Aylesworth A+ insignia, fully covered blade tabs, unique Higby threading, superior blade clamping and smoothness, trademark Dracont TI handle design, and what you get with this purchase, what's included here is one Dracont Titanium or TI razor, one luxury razor box with premium EVA foam insert, one lifetime warranty card, 10 premium razor blades. So that kind of wraps it up. I will link to the page where I got all this information, and hopefully it hasn't been launched yet. Hopefully I was there early and they haven't launched it yet. So check out the description below where you get your podcast feed. And hopefully when you click on that link, it'll take you there where you can pre-order because it looks like a fantastic, fantastic razor. As you know, I've reviewed the Dracont. It really is a fabulous razor. Alex Lopez very, very kindly sent one to the channel. Thank you again, Alex. I really do appreciate it. I'm very grateful. It's a fabulous razor, folks. It really is. And the angle of approach is slightly different than 30 degrees. I think it's a little shallower, as I recall. But the knurling of the handle, the clamping of the blade, the overall design of the razor head, it really delivers a superior shave. It's absolutely wonderful. I love using the razor. I really do. And the titanium material, all the better. These are lifetime razors. Absolutely no doubt about it. So even if the titanium version isn't available, if it's sold out, that sort of thing, you know, kind of file it away so that if they do another run, you can get in there early, maybe send them a request for an email alert or something like that. But even so, get a stainless steel Dracont. It really is a fantastic, wonderful razor. I love using mine, and I'm going to have to use it in some future reviews because it delivers an excellent, excellent shave. So that's the update from Aylesworth on the Dracont razor. And again, I hope that link is active by the time you hear this, and I hope you can pre-order one. Viewer Mark Bagwell checked in regarding Hazelet's Apothecary aftershaves. And he wrote, Hazelet's Apothecary produces some of the best looking aftershaves right here in the USA. The bottles are stunning to look at, and will look great in any shave den. The aftershave juice itself is very hydrating and gentle on the skin because it's based on witch hazel and not alcohol. The highly decorated glass bottles are made of recycled Spanish glass and corks made in Portugal. Here's the way Hazelet's Apothecary describes them. Bottles are made of recycled Spanish glass. Portuguese cork is used for superior function. Ingredients are sourced from a responsible supplier in the USA and are animal-free and cruelty-free. Now, Mark goes on to say, these can be purchased from several well-known shaving stores, but I found mine at the Wet Shaving Store. And the Wet Shaving Store address is wetshaving.store, https://wetshaving.store. And the Wet Shaving Store really is a terrific online source for wet shaving gear, shave soaps, aftershaves, that sort of thing. Andy Amaya, the owner of the Wet Shaving Store, really, really a nice guy, very, very accommodating. So if you're online, pay them a visit. They have a great selection of wet shaving gear. Wetshaving.store. And they carry the Hazelet's Apothecary aftershaves. And this is where Mark Bagwell, again, picked them up. And the bottles look absolutely awesome. Reminds me of the movie Coco. If you haven't seen Coco from Pixar Studios, absolutely fantastic, fantastic movie. But that's the art label reminds me of that movie. Anyhow, Mark continues here. The names of the different aftershaves are Rose, Moon Blue, 1888 White, Sun Yellow, Menthol Green. The brand can be difficult to get at times, but keep checking back and you'll catch them in stock. Now, I think what he was saying, Rose, Moon, okay, he's saying that the different aftershaves are Rose, Moon, which is in blue color, 1880 White, which is a white color, Sun, which is yellow color, and Menthol, which is a green color. That's what he's saying here. Again, let me reread this again. This brand can be difficult to get at times, but keep checking back and you'll catch them in stock. The blue bottle ingredients, this would be their aftershave Moon. Here are the ingredients: witch hazel, organic aloe juice, organic alcohol extract of white willow, sugarcane, bilberry, sugar maple, orange, lemon, cranberry, glycolic acid, lactic acid, malic acid, tartaric acid, citric acid, tea tree oil, essential oils, fragrance oils, polysorbate 20, this one's, check out this word, phenylxylanthanol. I think I got it. Tetrasodium glutamate diacetate. I think that's what that is also. Okay, some big words there to get. But anyhow, Mark really, really enjoys the Hazelet's Apothecary aftershaves. I'll have a link to the Wet Shaving Store where you can check them out. I think they're sold out at the moment, but as he says, keep checking back because they're always restocking because it seems to be a very, very popular item among wet shavers. So my thanks to Mark Bagwell for passing along this information. I really do appreciate it. Hazelet's Apothecary aftershaves. Viewer Jamie Horn checked in because he received a brand new shave soap from an artisan shave soap maker I've never heard of. So thanks to Jamie Horn for introducing us to her. Jamie writes, I got this new shave soap. It arrived Friday. Irish Green Tweed from Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations. It smells great, very Irish. The dragonfly is her logo or insignia. Her name is Lisa Maw, M-A-W, from what I read. She has bath soaps as well. Even though I use Dr. Squatch, I wouldn't mind trying some of hers as well. So these are really nice premium edition shave soaps made from sheep's milk. And again, the name of the site is Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations. That's Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations.com. I'll have the link below. And as they write on their product page, if you're looking for the perfect luxury shaving soap, look no further. Our Artisan Shaving Soap, premium edition with sheep's milk, is truly a cut above the rest. This ultra-rich, luxuriously lathering soap formula is made with natural ingredients like organic sunflower oil and sheep's milk to provide you with an unparalleled shaving experience. Crafted with care by our artisan soap makers, this soap helps soften your beard for a smooth shave and leaves your skin feeling healthier than ever. Enjoy the fresh, calming scent of lavender and thyme while you create a perfectly close shave every time. Upgrade your shaving routine with this premium edition of Artisan Shaving Soap and never look back. It continues here. This premium shaving formula is jam-packed with skin food, antioxidants, and anti-aging goodness. You will benefit by blooming this shaving soap with about 1 to 2 teaspoons of water prior to lathering. So you know what? It looks like it's great for brush loading. And if and when I get some, I'm going to get some. Let me put it that way. If I get some, when I get some, I'm definitely going to do a review and I'm definitely going to do a brush load. It continues here. This premium shaving base does have some incredible ingredients like plant and botanical extracts, sheep's milk, tallow, castor, and lanolin. Through my research, I have found and added a few more luxury oils and other ingredients that make this soap measure above what I have offered previously. Expect super slickness from this shaving soap. Expect a good cushion from this shaving soap. Expect a great lathering experience from this shaving soap. Expect the post-shave of this shaving soap to be phenomenal without a greasy feel. New scents are coming soon. They also have some discontinued fragrances that have been discounted. So I believe they've been discounted. Ocean Mist, Bergamot, Success, Barbershop, Unscented, One, Vermont, Moonshine, that sort of thing. I'll link the page so you can get all that information there. And it looks really, really very interesting. I am really intrigued, and I'm going to get some. I'm going to review it. I'm going to shave with it. It looks wonderful. And Jamie, if you're listening to this, please, please, please send me your thoughts on this shaving soap so that I can pass that along to the viewers. I've contacted Lisa Ma. I haven't heard back from her yet because I had a few questions regarding the premium edition of her shave soap and some of the others that are being offered up there. Really looking forward to her answers, and we'll give you an update on upcoming episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag and Second Cup. So thanks again to Jamie Horn for passing along Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations.com, where you can get some really, really wonderful shaving soap. Thanks again, Jamie. Viewer Ryan Colamy wrote me the following question. How many times will you use a DE blade before changing it? I know it depends on how many days of growth, and I'm sure as a content creator, you may use more with less shave so you can review as many different blades as possible. Ryan, thanks very much for the question. My general rule of thumb is, whether I'm reviewing an item or not, my general rule of thumb is 2 to 3 shaves with a blade, and then I'll toss it in favor of a brand new blade. Now, yes, you're correct. In reviewing a new razor or a new shave soap or a new brush, something that comes into the shave den, I will almost always use a brand new razor blade. There have been a couple of instances where I've used a blade maybe a second time when reviewing a razor or a brush or a soap. It might be because we were talking about it on the Monday Morning Mailbag and I wanted to demonstrate second use of a blade. Corking a blade, that discussion always comes into play because a lot of wet shavers feel that a razor blade that has been used for the first time, the second shave is smoother, so they'll cork that razor blade before first use to kind of mimic a first shave of a razor blade, if you follow me. So we've had that kind of discussion, and that's why I might use a razor blade that's not new. It has maybe, it's already had one shave on it and I'll use it for a second shave, that sort of thing. But my general rule of thumb is 2 to 3 shaves, depending on the blade, of course, and then I'll toss it in favor of a new blade. My feeling is it's my face. I want to treat it as best as possible. I want to use these great artisan shave soaps and balms and aftershaves that have these great skin food ingredients. Why would I skimp on a blade? Doesn't make any sense to me. Now, razor blades are very inexpensive. For instance, I purchased the A-Best razor blades from Amazon. We talked about these blades. These are good blades. They really are. They're a platinum double-edged razor blade, and they give a really nice, smooth, clean shave. Absolutely love these blades. They're $7.99 for 100 of them. Okay, so let's round up to $8. Okay, so, I got my calculator here, so, follow along, class, okay? So if you take $8 and divide that by 100, you get 8 cents per shave. Now, a lot of wet shavers, when they buy 100 blades, they'll try to maybe get 3 shaves, 4 shaves, 5 shaves out of a blade, and I think it impresses them. They're impressing themselves by how much money they're shaving per blade, per shave. So, for instance, again, if let's say they use the blade, each blade in that package 4 times. So now that's 8 divided by 400, okay? Because essentially you've got 400 blades there if you're using each blade 4 times. So now you're looking at 2 cents per shave. And you think, wow, I'm saving a lot of money. Well, you know what? Depending on the blade and how durable it is for the number of shaves, you might be shortchanging yourself a little bit in the quality and smoothness of the shave. And I prefer to, again, treat my face to as best a shaving experience each time I go into the shave den. And if that means using a new blade as often as possible, then absolutely, because they're inexpensive. Now, there are some blades out there, like the Gillette Swedes. 50 of those, I think, are what, $20, something like that. They're really, really up there. And thanks again to Beth Jones for sending those along. I really appreciate it. You can find them on sale. So a blade like that is of premium price means, I think it translates to premium quality. You're going to get more shaves per blade from something like that rather than something on the other end of the spectrum, which is a little more bargain priced, so to speak. So when it comes to one of those razor blades, yeah, I might go 3, 4 shaves, maybe even 5 shaves. The Vikings razor blades impress me in the same way, where I can get a few more shaves. But generally speaking, 2 to 3 shaves, I go on to a new razor blade, and my general rule of thumb is I try to use a new razor blade as often as possible because I want to treat my skin to the best. And what I'll usually do is I'll do a face shave with the blade, and then I'll do a head shave with the same blade. And then maybe next shave, I'm putting a new blade in there. That's kind of the way where I'm at. I might do one more face shave with that blade, or maybe one more head shave, and then on to a new blade. So again, 2 to 3 shaves, and then I toss it. That's my general rule of thumb. Again, depends on the quality of the razor blade, but my rule is, if I'm using the best artisan shave soap and the best aftershaves and the best balms and great brushes and all these great ingredients, a great razor, why not use a razor blade, a new razor blade, a good razor blade as often as possible? My skin, my face, I want to treat it to the very, very best. And that includes a new blade as often as possible. So, Ryan, I hope that answers your question. Thank you very, very much for passing it along. And I'll put it to the viewers and listeners out there. How many times will you use a razor blade for your shaves? How often do you use a new razor blade? Me, I'm 2 to 3 times. Maybe your 4 or 5 shaves. I've heard from some viewers who 10 shaves. I mean, oh yeah, I use 10 shaves. I don't know. That's pretty remarkable to me. I don't think I could use a razor blade that many times. Anyhow, let us know what your razor blade routine is like. Please comment, email me your comments. I would really be very, very interested in hearing about your routine with a razor blade, how often you use the same razor blade for a shave, and how often you install a new razor blade. Ryan, thanks very, very much for the question. Really do appreciate it. Now, before I get out of here, I wanted to recommend a movie to you. This was mentioned earlier in the show. The movie is Coco. What an absolutely fantastic movie. I went in with very low expectations when I first watched this movie. I absolutely loved it. This is another movie that I'm kicking myself that I did not see at theaters. I saw it on a larger screen television in the comfort of my own home, but this is definitely a movie I should have seen on the bigger screen. The music is wonderful. The story is wonderful. It has a beautiful canvas of colors. It's just a beautiful delight to the eyes. Here's a description from the Amazon page. In Disney Pixar's extraordinary adventure, a boy who dreams of becoming a great musician embarks on a journey to uncover the mysteries behind his ancestors' stories and traditions. It really is a great movie about music, family, living your dreams. Absolutely loved this movie. It was just a delight. And I loved the art of this movie, the color, the music. It was just such a satisfying viewing experience. Perfect for the entire family. I absolutely loved it. And again, we talked about the Hazelets Apothecary's aftershaves. The artwork on there reminded me a little bit of the artwork that you see in Coco. I know it's not identical, but it reminded me of the movie is what I'm saying. And as I'm looking at this lathering bowl here that I received from viewer Alex Lopez, here you can hear that right there. This lathering bowl was made in Mexico, and the art and the design on this lathering bowl also reminds me of the movie Coco. So there's a lot of great Mexican art influence in this movie, obviously because it takes place in Mexico, but it's just a delight to the eyes. It really is. And I really, really love the movie. And again, I was just captivated by it. I just sat down, decided to watch it. Oh, let's see what this is about. And I just loved this movie. Absolutely loved the music, loved the story. And it's one of those movies, by the way, it's available on Disney streaming. So if you have Disney Plus streaming, it should be up there. It's one of those movies where I have favorite parts, favorite songs, and that sort of thing. And I'll go to those parts and watch them again because it's just delightful. So check it out when you get a chance. Coco from Disney and Pixar. It's on Disney Plus streaming. You can also get it on Amazon. I'll have a link to the Amazon movie below if you don't have Disney streaming. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.